Hey, what's up and welcome back to my channel. Now today I'm going to be talking about my NECA Alien 3 Series 8 Ripley figure. So this is actually based on the Alien Ripley from Alien 3, and of course you know that's portrayed by Sigourney Weaver. And I know this is like considered one of the weaker entries of the actual franchise, you know. I have the Alien anthology right here, as you can see, which includes like the first 4 Alien films, and which has Alien 3 in it too as well. So yeah, I was never really like a big fan of that particular Alien film, you know. But I did kind of like the actual planet that it took place on, like the prison planet, you know. But yeah, I'm just going ahead and open this up and get into like my discussion about this figure, you know. Now, one of the things about this though, I'm gonna touch on is like the actual packaging for it. As you can see, I'm not too big of a fan of this actual box, you know, this packaging. But this was how NECA was actually doing these, you know, at first. As you see, it says Alien 3 at the top. You see Ripley inside with her accessories that she has too as well. It also says on the front, Alien Ripley, Fiorina 161 prisoner. So that's actually what the figure is actually called, but you can call it NECA Alien 3 or Alien Series 8 Ripley. I think that's what they're calling it too. Now on the back it has like a description and a picture of Ripley too, with one of the accessories she comes with, which is like a flashlight. And it also shows like an image of the alien too from this particular film as well, up here at the top. Now it also shows the other figures that were available in this series too as well. The actual like xenomorph alien, dog alien, then you have this person right here. I forget what they call him though. So yeah, I'm going to talk about this. Now on the back of it, it has a description about the film itself. After narrowly escaping LV-426, which of course is from Aliens, Ripley and the remaining crew of the USS Suluco enter hypersleep for the long journey back to Earth. But a crash landing leaves Ripley alone and stranded on the maximum security penal planet Fiorina Fury 161. She's surrounded by inmates whose double Y chromosome makes them the most violent men in the galaxy. But there's something far more dangerous lurking in the shadows, something that may have been in her escape pod all along. So of course you know what that was if you've seen the film, you know. So yeah, I'm going to get into this packaging and you know, talk about it. Okay, as you can see, there's the Ripley figure, you know, from Alien 3, based on Alien 3. So I'm going to measure right quick. And she's about 7 inches, I guess you could say. Okay, so what I do first is actually talk about the I guess the accessories that Ripley comes with, you know, because she doesn't really have too much, which kind of makes sense because I know her character like in the film. And I remember when I saw this in theaters because I did see Alien 3 in the theaters back when it was originally released in 1992. I remember going to see it in the theaters. I was kind of disappointed that she didn't really have like any like rifles or anything, you know, or even a flamethrower, you know, to a certain extent, like from the original film, Alien film, which is my favorite in the series, the Ridley Scott film, you know. But this particular film, Alien 3, you know, this is directed by David Fincher. Now, eventually it did grow like a cult following, you know, where a lot of people did like grow to like it, you know. Now, I know it did have an excellent Super Nintendo video game, like the Alien 3 Super Nintendo video game. It was based on the movie at the time. It was so awesome. I think that was still one of the greatest games that Super Nintendo ever released, and I guess you could say period, you know. But yeah, I'm going to touch on it. And there was also one on the Sega Genesis too that was pretty good, but the Super Nintendo one I thought was actually more better, you know. But these are like the some of the accessories that Ripley has. These right here are like her 2 extra arms that you can put on her. So I guess this is like before when she's wearing like the tank top, you know, because you can see like the glove and stuff as well as on the arm. Now I notice you can't really turn it. Oh, okay, yeah, you can. You can turn the hand. I was wondering like you couldn't turn it, but you can. And it bends too as well. As you can see, you can bend them. So that was her actual left arm, and this right here is her right arm, which can be turned. This also has like a fixed pose where I guess you could put the accessory in, like the flashlight and so on. And then it can be bent too, I believe. Try to be careful. So what I'm gonna do is just put, I guess, both of these on her, you know, try them out. Something about Ripley too is one of the things kind of cool about it is you actually have to take her arms off to put this on. So as you can see right now, she has on like this shirt. You can actually take these arms off and pull this actually pull this like shirt off. You know, so I'm gonna go in and try that real quick. You can see that's Ripley with her. These were her arms that she did have on. So actually, she has like 4 arms when you think about it, because these were the arms that were on the figure, you know. And of course, their hands could be turned. You can bend them and so on. I actually had to use a blow dry on them, you know, to actually like loosen them up to get them where they'll go on, you know. So what I do now is actually put these 2 on right here as well. Now I always recommend this using these for like figures if you have trouble getting the arms off. I did kind of have trouble getting her arms off, so I had to use this actually loosening, you know. So it's good to use like a hair dryer or a blow dryer to actually get, you know, to actually be loose where you can put it on. Just a suggestion. Now one of the things about it, as you can see, here's the figure right here with the with her arms in it. Now another thing I'm gonna touch on too right now is this actual like shirt right here. This can actually be removed. You can actually take this off, this shirt. So I'm going to talk about that too as well, which has like a hoodie on it too in the back. I think that's cool. Another thing I would like to talk about too with Ripley is these are her actual accessories that she comes with. You have like this long like flashlight. I like how they kind of did it like in the front too, like it's actually on. The way they got it, like sculpted, it's actually like it's actually on, like it's actually shining. You can even select the switch on it too. I think that's kind of cool. Nice like flashlight. So I guess this will go in her right hand, because her right hand or left hand, from y'all the viewer's point of view, you can't do it that way. So as you can see, there's Ripley with the flashlight in her hand. I think that's awesome. That's cool, you know. Simple as it is, you know. Now the other accessory that Ripley comes with is this actual torch right here. It even has like the rope hanging from it too as well, which I think looks pretty good, you know, because the rope, it looks like realistic, it looks like real rope, you know. It's not like plastic, you know. I think they did a good job on that. So I guess you can actually, you know, you can even hang it on her arm if you want. Or just put it in her hand. Okay, so as you can see, there's a torch in Ripley's hand. As you can see, you can even hang a torch from her too as well. I'm guessing you can even put it around her too as well. If you take, you know, like the shirt off or whatever, or have it on before the arm, you can actually have it like, you know, actually I can do it right now. You can actually have it hanging like on her back. That's kind of neat, you know, if you want to get creative with it. What I'll do is talk about the shirt that you can actually take off of Ripley. You know, I'm talking about that. So as you can see, here's her shirt. Now that's a neat little accessory, you know. You won't even notice it if you're not careful, you know, that you can actually take her shirt off or her coat. And it also has like the hoodie in the back too, you know. I remember her wearing this like in the film at times, you know. But yeah, as you can see, you can actually take this off. And it does look exactly how it did, like on the movie with the buttons on it right there and so on. And it feels good, like the lettering. I think this feels pretty good, you know. This is pretty nice, you know. And there's Ripley with just the tank top on. I think that is an awesome accessory that NECA did do with this figure. Being that you can actually remove this. Like I said, you gotta be careful, you know. You won't even notice it if you're not careful, you know. If you never borrowed the figure, you know. But as you can see, this is it. So now what I do now is actually touch on the articulation of this figure. So as you can see, here's Ripley, and it does look exactly like Sigourney Weaver, you know. I think that's kind of cool. Cause I think she did authorize them to do her likeness, if I'm not mistaken. She even has like the bruises, like on her face too as well, that you can see up there on her head. And of course, you know, she had her hair cut off on this film kind of at the beginning when they found her. I like how you see like this belt thing back here on the back of her pants, you know. Even in the front too as well, you know, how she has those two in there. I like how you can see like the holes and stuff, like these clothes, you can tell they've been like weathered and like damaged, you know, and so I like the detail that NECA did in that, you know. This is an awesome figure. I think this is pretty good, you know. I like how you can get a glimpse of her breasts, you know, like in the tank top. I think that's pretty nice too as well. Now articulation, you can bend her arms up like that, you know, and of course we already know you can bend them like that, you know, like her biceps, you know, you can bend them like that. She also can be bent right here, like her legs, they can be bent, as you can see. She can do the split, do the split. And also her feet too as well, as you can see, can be like turned and twisted. You can twist them around and stuff. Okay, so there's my NECA, I guess you could say Series 8 Alien 3 Ripley figure. Now they also call it like Aliens, like the second Aliens film, you know, Series 8 Ripley figure. So it's kind of, you know, confusing. Then they also have like the main title, which I really believe it is known as Alien Ripley Fiorina 161 Prisoner outfit. You know, that's prisoner, you know, that's what they're actually calling it. Excuse me. So yeah, I think this is a superb figure. And I know like a lot of people don't really like that particular Alien film. And I do agree that it is like one of the weaker entries of the series. And my favorite personally is the original Alien from 1979, the Ridley Scott one. That's actually my favorite. Then the James Cameron one, Aliens, you know, that was followed that particular film. Those are my two favorite Alien films, you know. But now I must say that this did have an excellent video game, like on Super Nintendo back in the day, you know. That Alien 3 for Super Nintendo was just so awesome at the time, you know. Even the one on Genesis, like Sega Genesis, that was pretty good, but that Super Nintendo one, it was actually much better, you know. But yeah, and like I said, I do recall seeing this in the theaters, you know, Alien 3 when it was originally released, like back in theaters, like 1992. I remember going to see it, like, you know, at the theater, you know. I was just like a kid at the time. But yeah, I would definitely recommend it, especially for like Alien fans, you know. I would definitely recommend it for that crew, you know. So yeah, that's me talking about this NECA Ellen Ripley Fiorina. I think that's how you pronounce it, 161 prisoner outfit, you know. Well, prisoner figure, you know, based on her appearance in Alien 3. And, you know, she was played by Sigourney Weaver, and it does look like Sigourney Weaver too, you know. I think they did a good job, NECA, you know. Please leave a comment and subscribe too as well.